see me a little bit. I'm having my lemon water. Cheers to you guys. So today in the kitchen, we're making jambalaya. The key to this that makes it such a hit is you literally pile it all on top of each other. I hope so. I think she does. She lives with me 7 days a week and she doesn't complain. So thank God. I had a question. So YouTubers, we're going to tilt the camera down so you guys can see. We're going to make jambalaya from scratch, and this is for later tonight. And we're going to literally just pile it all up, put it in my deep cast iron dish right here, my Le Creuset. I love to cook with these. My favorite. They're heavy, but I love just piling stuff up in here. So what's going to happen, the first layer? The one I made Sunday, it had seafood in it, and it had like literally a packet of mixed seafood I had bought frozen, raw, not cooked, mixed seafood from Trader Joe's. I threw it in there in the bottom. Rice, it had lentils in it, it had some onions, garlic. I mean, it's jambalaya. You make it your own. So this time, and I had Italian sausage in it also. This time I'm going to make the same thing happen. I'm going to start layering. Literally, there's nothing in here. Nothing. That's a dot of garlic. My chicken has been marinating. As you guys know by now, chicken is always marinating in heavy cream, lemon, salt, fresh garlic, fresh onion. If you don't have heavy cream, you can also substitute with buttermilk. But that is the key to my chicken. And over again, whomever tries it, they're like, oh my goodness, your chicken. The breast, you can't keep the breast long enough. It just becomes so tender. Chicken tenders, chicken pieces. This is the marinade that it goes with. And because I did this marinade last night, this is fresh batch of chicken, I will use the heavy cream and lemon and all that goodness will go in there. So the chicken is going to be the top layer. And the point of that is all the juices from the chicken, the bones, as it cooks, it's just going to drip down and go seep into all the layers that you have in the bottom. So first layer, I think, no tiene. Okay, we don't have. Tiene entrada de refri, de botella de leche de canela. I'm just going to sprinkle some onions in the bottom, just like that. Y ahora, por favor, quiere igual que mi de spices, y yo quiere un cuchillo y más ajo. Uno complete ajo así para mí. Thank you. We're going to put a whole clove of garlic in there, just the way it is. Not even going to take the skin off. And I want to show you guys how rustic this is. It's so simple. You're just going to pop it in there. I'm putting 2 potatoes. I still have seafood that I can add to this, but today I'm making this special pasta with shrimp. That's going to go in there. 2 cups of dry, just dry, nothing else, brown rice. You could use white rice. You could use quinoa. Use whatever you want. 2 cups of rice are going to go in there, just like that. Okay. You can put dry beans. Perfecto. I'm putting 1 bag. No, perfecto. 1 bag of black-eyed peas, frozen. It's jambalaya, which means make it your own. Doesn't have to be, you're not restricted with a whole bunch of rules. Okay? Just break up the frozen pieces, and if you don't, you don't. Not a big deal. Now I'm going to pile up layers, literally, more of the potatoes. Come closer so you guys can see. More of the potatoes are going in there. And let's put some carrots in there. It's really just, thank you. Pop the tails off. The skin of the carrot really has all the nutrients. Avoid peeling the skin off. You can kind of, when you wash it, get the stringy things off of it, but the skin has all the nutrients. The skin of every vegetable. I always cook with the skin, just wash it really well. And then I have these frozen Italian sausages. They're so good. This is that organic, natural, no uncured, no nitrate. I always have these at home last minute. The kids don't feel like what I have already made. If I just show you guys, this is just gorgeous. Just these layers sitting on top of each other and colorful. More onions. We're just going to keep layering these flavors. All right. It is going to get liquid. Don't you worry about that. We're going to put chicken broth in there. We're going to put herbs in there. We're going to put some fresh parsley. So as you cook this, the house is going to smell out of this world. I like cooking with the tail end also of my fresh herbs. There's some parsley in there. I have some pearl onions that we cut up. We're just going to pop some pearl onions on there. We are live. We're making jambalaya, my version of jambalaya, which is, look at this jalapeno. Look how big that is. You see that? I'm putting that whole thing right in the heart of this, right in the heart. And then your garlic, you don't have to peel it. I don't know why we're so concerned by the peel of the garlic. What I do is I just kind of go like that. If it has any loose pieces, you just get that off. Okay, nothing's gonna happen. I'll take this bottom tail thing off, trim it a little bit. Thank you. Ese para camarón. Yeah. Gracias. Like that. Just kind of peel that, the stringy end, not all of it, the stringy end. And this is just going to sit right in the middle of everything. It becomes the most scrumptious garlic. I think I was trying to get that peel off and I went like that and it flew in here. It's not going to kill anyone, I promise you. And then just put the rest of this in there like that. I will put the stems in there too. They never hurt anybody, but they add flavor. And you'll see what I'm going to do with the stems. Okay. You can even eat the stems once they're cooked, but add more cilantro over this. And yes, I have some fresh dill. Why the hell not? It's in season. This one doesn't look so fresh. Right in that bunch. I'm going to chop that up. If you don't like dill or parsley, do whatever you like. Do cilantro. That's it. Now you're going to like what I'm going to do with the tail of these herbs. Sprinkle that over. Oh my God, it smells so good. Rico, Ara. Rico. Okay, más onion. So you're just going to serve this. It's all going to cook down. You're going to just scoop it out. Literally, the whole chicken is going to fall apart. The whole chicken. And here's the part. Quiero jugo de pollo, por favor. Here's the part. You're going to literally pick up your chicken. All right. But before we do that, thank you. We're going to season this baby up. Here's the chicken. And here's our jambalaya. I have some more pearl onions. I'm going to toss them in there. Okay. I'm going to start seasoning the jambalaya, which is the rice. Think of the rice. Whatever seasoning you put on here is going to steep down and go into the rice. let's see, 2 teaspoons of turmeric right over everything. 2 heaping teaspoons of paprika. Good, sweet paprika. Yes, you know I'm adding cumin to this baby, right? Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Cinnamon. You have to put cinnamon in your jambalaya. And I've never been to New Orleans. I really want to go and get me some good jambalaya. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper or hot chili, whatever you want. Just half a teaspoon. And now nothing in here has salt. So I'm going to give it 2 teaspoons of salt. Stay low on the salt because I'm going to add chicken broth so the rice cooks in that chicken broth, right? So let's see how many cups of chicken broth I'm going to add to this. I have 2 cups of brown rice. I'm going to add 2 cups of chicken broth to it. Now the chicken is going to get marinated. And here's how the chicken's going to get, it's marinated, it's going to get spiced. But I'm going to put the chicken breast side down with everything on it, right? All this garlic, all that goodness, it's just going to go sit right on top of the jambalaya, like that. Breast side down, that is the key to cooking tender, juicy chickens, but the breast is so spectacular. And then I'll flip the chicken. If the head is up here on one, this one's going to go and become this way. Just kind of fits better. There you go. I mush it down. This big old piece of lemon will come out. Now, I'm going to take some of my herbs, the sticks, the bottoms, right? Here's some of that cilantro and dill. And this dill that was not happy looking can go into the belly of the chicken. So good. Right in the belly. There's lemon in there too. That's where this was coming from. And mush it down. Mush it down. Crack that back. Here's the other set of herbs. The bottoms, they go right into the belly. There's lemon in the belly. We do that when we marinate. There's garlic. Look at chunks of garlic floating here. Señora Ara, por favor, yo quiero un toalla para mis manos. Okay, now, thank you. No, servietta. These pieces of lemon have so much goodness in them. I'm just going to scrape it off. Thank you. Solo uno. Yeah. Move this so you guys can see. Okay. Get all that goodness out and toss this lemon in there. It's not going to hurt anybody. It's marinating in there. Get all that lemon out and leave the lemon rind in there. And now all of this beautiful onion, garlic, heavy cream, lemon juice, this is going to get right on top of that. Smells heavenly. How could this not be good? You could put anything you want in here with everything you've added, all this beautiful heavy cream and Señorita, quiere tú, por favor. Quiere uno de este. Yeah. Thank you. Ben, este tú para mí limpio, pone todo dentro. Sí. I'd like to get all of that beautiful goodness out of there. Oh, rico, yeah. Smells really seriously. It hasn't even, no cocinando. Más rico después, huh? Voila. Okay, thank you. Let me rinse my hand. Gracias. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Wash my hand off. Get a clean nose. Scare with salmonella and just relax, people. Just rinse your hand and don't panic. We're gonna put more of the onions on top. Why not? We have it. I'm not gonna waste it, right? And then I have some more fresh herbs that I'm gonna put right before I serve it. But I'm gonna put all the scraps on the bottom that we had for the jambalaya, the layers. Just gonna add this over. And then now we're gonna season our chicken the same way we seasoned the jambalaya. It has to have the same theme, the same flavors. Loads of salt over the chicken. And this will seep down and cook. Loads, I think I added 4 teaspoons to this over the chicken. I'm gonna say this because this is gonna go in the recipe. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons, 2 to 3 teaspoons of turmeric. I want this to look just like that, orange. Turmeric is so good for you. Cook with your spices, people. None of this salt and pepper. No, get the spices in your body. It's so good for you. These spices don't upset your stomach. They add longevity to your life. They're good for you. Use them. Cumin. Look how gorgeous this is. This picture. Just the colors. Yes, cumin. And every chicken becomes happier with cinnamon. So 1 teaspoon cumin and half a teaspoon cinnamon over everything. And I promise you, as this cooks, your kitchen, the aroma, look at that. You're just gonna cover it, put it in the refrigerator. You're gonna give this an hour and a half time to cook. If it becomes 2 hours and it's just chilling in your oven, turn it down because your cast iron will stay really warm and continuously continue to cook. So we're gonna close this off and put it in the refrigerator. And about 2 hours before anyone gets here, not before anyone gets here, before I wanna feed people, I'm gonna put it in the oven at 400, and then after an hour, I'm gonna lower it to 350. When I lower it to 350, I'm going to pull this out of the oven and check on the liquid. Vino, I almost forgot. Most important part, blanco. So, check it and make sure it has liquid. The liquid should literally be up along the side, halfway up. So the breast of the chicken will be sitting, will be sitting, the breast should be covered in the juice. That's how you approximate how much liquid. This dish is deep, so the juice should come up all the way here. And when you serve it, it should still have the juice. What I do is always cook with the wine you drink. You will have white wine or rosé. That's what's going to make this beautiful. I'm going to drizzle it over 1 cup of wine. If you don't want to cook with wine, don't cook with wine. You won't hurt my feelings. This is going to add such beautiful aroma to this chicken. It's going to make it so happy. Jasmine, you can have some of this tomorrow. Okay. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And then what we'll do is right before I serve it, I'm going to take the lid off and I'm going to leave the top maybe 5-10 minutes without the lid. You'll see it'll make a difference because it's so hot in there and in here. And then just cover it in your favorite herbs. You know by now my favorite herb is cilantro. I'm going to slather a whole bunch. Chop it really fine, pour it all over. Oh my goodness, this is heaven. And I know my girlfriends now, I never, ever post what I'm going to make because I want them to be surprised. But today I have to document this for YouTube, so they're going to see what's happening in this kitchen. And also, don't forget to add some good oil to that. I didn't have any oil in there. I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of avocado oil. And I'm going to pour that again over the chicken. All of this as it cooks. Okay, that was 1/2 cup. And fresh ground pepper. Fresh ground pepper is not going to make your food spicy. It's more like a perfume. Please know that. You're not going to use that much of it that it's going to become spicy. Oh, seriously, this picture. I have to say bye because I want to take a picture of this and put it on my story. This is gorgeous. And don't forget, you want to cook it at least 1.5 hours. It'll be fine 2 hours. It'll just get oozier and softer and more delicious. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't, and the notification bell. That way you'll know when I'm on or when I add a new recipe. That, by the way, that was 21 minutes of this whole thing. That's all. Stick it in the oven and forget about it. All right, I had to